Welcome to another edition of the Hoop Scoop. I'm Jarret Johnson. I'm joined by the mighty Joe Yeager. Mighty Joe, man, it's hot. We're here hiding in the shade here on campus, but man, beautiful Texas Tech campus. Man, it's not that long. I know still summer 2 semesters going on, but not that long until the fall semester starts. Man, this place will be hopping.
Yeah, that's right. And that means not too terribly long, believe it or not, until basketball season kicks off. And it just seems like yesterday that we were watching the national championship game. And so that's what happens when you extend the season that long, that deep, and you're playing on Monday night, that it doesn't take long for the season to start up again.
So true. And Texas Tech just released their non-conference schedule for next season. Like you said, just kind of mind-blowing that already, wow, here you are. You wrote 3 stories, kind of breaking them down. I thought they were really interesting. I thought we would do it again here on video for those who didn't read it or those who want to hear more about it. Just what was your main takeaway, Joe, from the non-conference schedule that was released here?
Well, I think it's out of all the ones that Beard has had, I think it's probably going to be the most challenging, which is not to say it's just a gauntlet or a murderer's row or anything like that, but there are some challenging games here, and I think there's some interesting games. So that's good. This program certainly can stand to step up, and it's not going to be afraid of anybody,
right?
Obviously. I think as far as the home schedule goes, probably there's some disappointment out there among some people that there isn't any kind of a marquee game or anything like that. But I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on there too. First off, Tech has got a very long non-conference winning streak going on right now. Yeah, something like that. It's really long. I think Beard's probably proud of that, and he wants to be able to maintain that for a while. So no reason to be bringing in too many heavyweights, particularly when you got so many heavyweights throughout the rest of your schedule, your Big 12 and everything like that. So you don't need the RPI boost from bringing these guys in. And besides, if you do bring in like anything like a marquee opponent for a home game, it doesn't give you as much of a boost as you think because you're playing at home. I mean, they've got that quadrant system now. Right. And unless you're playing a top 50 team at home, then it's not going to help you too much anyway.
And let's be honest, how many marquee teams want to come to Lubbock and play? I mean, just set themselves up to play this program with the defense they play in this kind of environment in West Texas. I don't think that's high on the list of a lot of marquee teams.
No, it isn't. I mean, you'd have to do something, you'd have to bend over backwards for them. I mean, it'd have to be like a 1-for-2 deal where they come in and play one game and then you go to Cameron Indoor to play 2 or something like that. And this program is at the point where they don't have to, bend over for anybody anymore. So, yeah, I understand that.
All right, and then so are some marquee games, Mighty Joe, away from Lubbock. Louisville, obviously in New York, you got DePaul in Chicago, which to me that's an interesting one because that's almost like a home game, kind of like Seton Hall was at Madison Square Garden a couple years ago. And then of course you have the tournament in Vegas early on. So what are your thoughts on those games?
Yeah, that's where you get some juice out of your non-conference schedule right there. In Las Vegas, you're playing San Diego State. That's a team I'm not sure how strong they're going to be this year. I think they'll be okay. But I mean, that's a respectable opponent. And then you're getting Creighton or Iowa after that. And I think Creighton's going to be pretty good this year. Iowa, of course, a Big Ten team. So that's going to be nice. Louisville obviously is going to be the big one. Louisville, it seems like the general consensus is that they're something like number 6 in the country right now. Tech is generally situated around number 10 or 11 going into next season probably. So you're looking at a top 10 type of a matchup probably next year. That's going to be tremendous. That's going to be like the Duke game last year almost. Although you don't have Zion and all those guys, so that kind of put it on another level. But still, a really, really big game. And as far as the DePaul game goes, they've been down for a long time. I think some of us, probably not you, but some of us are old enough to remember when DePaul, Mark Aguirre, Terry Cummings, those guys, and they made it to the Final Four in 1979. That was the Magic Johnson, Larry Bird Final Four. And then in the early to mid 80s, they were like a number 1 seed just about every year. So they were an extraordinarily good program. They had the grand old man of college basketball, Ray Meyer. Everybody loved that guy. So, but that was a long time ago. They've been down for a long time now, but there are signs that they're improving. and I think they could be at least a respectable team next year. But at any rate, it's kind of a matchup that's just got some kind of a historical feel to it for some of the older people. And you're playing in Chicago, which is good exposure there. You've already got some inroads there with Terrence Shannon, a guy you signed from out of there, so it can't hurt to play another game there.
Yeah, I mean, Bahamas for this, this tour, this preseason tour in August, and you got, man, Vegas, New York, Chicago. I mean, not bad to be a Red Raider right now, that's for sure. I know some of you fans are going to be going to all those games, and it was a lot of fun last year touring. But all right, Monty Joe, great stuff from you as always, and thank y'all for watching.